This has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Usc Trojans, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crimson. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the USC Trojans offense trots out there to open this game. Well, entering this great rivalry game, it's the Irish who have possession of the jeweled shillelagh by knocking off the Trojans last time they met.
You know, you've seen this all over team sports. When you see a player from the losing team just kind of hanging around, watching the other team celebrate, just kind of soaking in the pain of the moment. I think more than a few Trojans felt that pain the last time these two teams met, Chris, and they don't want to relive that again. That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs, and it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Spin move and still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll give it to the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Snags the quick throw. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Fights through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The punt team making their way on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
1st down and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, if I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
It's an outback, the catch made. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a test of toughness and a test of will on the running back. Won that one.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back. It's Mayava. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
First down here for this offense. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Trojans!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now.
That makes the score USC 10, Notre Dame 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Running back has it on a screen now. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Lane. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Hebe keeps it himself.
Picks up 1. And that's good enough for a first down.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. To throw, it's Mayava. Catch made by the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. To throw, it's Mayava. Let's it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. The sure hands. It's Fields. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's low. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. That pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Gonna run it. It's low. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Swarm, but the pass rush is sacked.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Notre's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, the jeweled shillelagh on the line, and already USC and Notre Dame has given us some impressive moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Trojans will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Sanders. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. And the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Pauling. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Mayava. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it on a crossing route.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Poland.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Sanders. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back in motion now. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught behind the line. It's Jordan.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Grab down the middle. It's Lane. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to defend the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, USC. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Number 14.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Notre Dame 27, USC 20.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
2nd down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It's a shotgun run call. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The shotgun handoff here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Grab by the receiver. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Mayava. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Fields. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Pauling. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
But that's back-to-back plays with short gains. You know, it helps the quarterback with his stats, the completion percentage, but it's not helping the offense move the ball down the field to try to get the ball into the end zone.
Here comes the crowd noise trying to help this defense out. Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the ground. It's Pauling. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late here in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. The short completion to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short connection to the tight end here. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Using his legs here.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in the field goal position quickly. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.